Hello students, welcome back in our history class once again. So we were doing the first chapter of history, that is the Mesopotamian civilization. So we have done up to domestication of animals, and I hope till date whatever I made you understand, you understood it, all the points are clear. And so today we will complete the first chapter. So without further delay, let's start our today's topic, art and craft. Okay. Due to abundant agricultural production and ample amount of food supplies also, the population of Mesopotamia did not have to produce more crops in the fields. Okay, so they had ample time to do their creative works. Okay, they had more time now to develop their creative skills also. Settlements grew up in towns, and specialized skills such as pottery, weaving, and metalwork, like jewelry, armor, and statues, began to develop. So the Mesopotamian people started making pottery, weaving. You know what is weaving? Weaving means teaching something, or okay, like that. And metalworks like jewelry. They also started making jewelries and armors also, and statues also. The discovery of metal objects, statues, gold and silver ornaments, and pottery is proof of their technical knowledge and skill of artisans. So these are the examples from which we came to know that the Mesopotamian people are really excellent people in creative working, and their technical knowledge are also brilliant. Okay, now come to trade. Stone, timber, and metal ores were scarce in Mesopotamia. So these are the things which were scarce, means very limited or not at all. Okay, in Mesopotamia. So for these commodities, they had to start trading with different countries. Okay, food, grains, finished products were exported to the Mediterranean countries. So finished good and food grains were exported to different countries, and seals found in the Indus Valley shows that the Mesopotamians also had a trade relation with India. Okay, and they used to keep their records of their business on clay tablets. Okay, since they don't have paper or pen, so they used to keep the records of their business transaction on a clay tablet. Okay, trade and commerce increased the prosperity of the civilizations. I hope it is clear. So now come to the religion. So as I told you earlier also, the Mesopotamians believed in many gods. They had the ziggurat or the temple tower, which was dedicated to a patron god of city. Okay. They also have smaller temples dedicated to other gods also. Okay. They used to believe in different kinds of gods like the sun, rain, moon, and stars, and they not only believed but they also worshipped. Okay. The king was the chief priest and the representative of God on earth. So the king was the main priest, but in the later years, what happened? The king used to appoint other priests to look after the temple, okay, or the ziggurat, and the priest occupied a very important position in the society. Now, Mesopotamians also believed in life after death. Okay, why? Because not why, just how we came to know about that. Okay, by this, drinking vessels, ornaments, weapons, etc., have been found in some graves. So, the Mesopotamian people during burial, they used to, means the Mesopotamian people used to give these vessels, ornaments, weapons, etc., with the dead body. Okay. So now come to the last point, that is the decline of the Mesopotamian civilization, means the end of the civilization. Much of our modern civilization can be traced back to the inventive genius of the Mesopotamians, yet the vibrant culture declines. So in our previous class, we learned that the Mesopotamian civilization flourished from around 3500 BCE to 600 BCE, and after that, what happened? The Babylonians and the Assyrian civilization occupy this country. Okay, so it is written here that Yet the vibrant culture declined and was soon forgotten. So Mesopotamian civilization finally ended and it was forgotten. The Euphrates River, you remember? The term Mesopotamia itself means the land between two rivers, Euphrates and Tigris. So that Euphrates River changed its course, and the inhabitants, means the Mesopotamian people, also abandoned, means left the place, okay, and went to some other country or some other place for settlement. Okay, then winds and sandstorm eroded the walls and monuments, burying the treasure of this great civilization beneath a sandy desert plain. Okay, so like this way the Mesopotamian civilization ended. Okay. Okay, so we end our first chapter. The Mesopotamian civilization is over. Okay, and we end it over here. And I hope all of you understood it and enjoyed learning the first chapter. Okay, so again we are meeting in our next class, student. Till that time, go through the text. I'll provide you the question answer also today only. And till that time, go through the text, go through the question answer, try to read them properly. Okay, and take care. Thank you.